no woman is going to be happy with you chasing her ass all the time. Like all the time. I'm not talking about in the beginning when you guys are coming together. I'm talking about if you live your life chasing a woman and showing up at her doorstep and having flowers and shit and violins and, you know, all that shit, you're killing yourself. The relationship is not going to last. The reality is, when you buy your way in and you become a provider and you just become like you represent provision, that's not the same as being sexually stimulating.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
I figured that out.
Representing provision and just being a guy, yo, I'm gonna buy you a bunch of shit. Yo, that's weak.
I ain't
See,
never buy nobody
guys
shit
that use
again.
money, guys that use money,
never do
guys
that
that
shit
use
again.
money to sustain their relationships and use money to get their way in. That
Yeah,
shit
that was
is
me.
weak.
That
It's
was me.
weakness.
Fuck, take
It's
this
weak
bitch. Let me in.
because you don't believe in you enough. You trying to use
way.
money.
Yeah,
you see what I'm saying?
100%.
You gotta be
Fuck
you.
that.
The money is an exclamation mark. The money
I
makes you
agree.
more of whatever you already are. But you gotta bring something to the table.
Yo, what up, YouTube? Welcome to Sinn-Take, man. My name is Jay Sin, coming back with another one, man. And I really wanted y'all to see that clip of Mike Tyson and LL Cool J, man, because they both dropping gems. You know what I'm saying? Because you have a lot of guys that's lost. You know, they think that, you know, spending all the money on these women and chasing up behind these women and constantly being there for their every beck and call and, you know, holding the relationship up using their money is gonna keep them happy and is gonna keep a happy life with a happy wife. And that's far from the truth. That's far from the truth. And it is weak, just like LL said, because you just don't believe in yourself enough. So guess what? You're gonna continue to use the money to have leverage, and really you don't have no leverage. You know, with a lot of sack chasers, you might have leverage, but really, you still don't have a control over yourself. You don't have a control over the situation, and you don't have a control over that relationship, because that shit is gonna get old. And like LL said again, you're killing yourself. And often we see guys just killing themselves. They breaking their back. They working 100 jobs. They using money as leverage. They using money thinking that's gonna make them the best, happiest relationship ever. You know, and it just doesn't work like that, because that shit gets old. You know what I'm saying? And that is very weak. We gotta be strong out here. We cannot be weak for the flesh. We cannot be weak for women. You know what I'm saying? Like he said, provision. Now that's a different story. You know, yeah, you could possibly buy your way into the situation, but more than anything, the women gonna want stability. They gonna want you to be a provider. They gonna want you to be a normal guy that still do manly things, that still has his masculinity, that still has his energy, that still is on his purpose, that got his own life. Not a life surrounded around chasing her. You know what I'm saying? Not a life surrounded around, you know what I'm saying, sex, you know, and surrounded around being there for her every beck and call. No. You know what I'm saying? That's not stable, because that money that you using for stability, bruh, listen, dog, that ain't nothing stable about that. Because what's gonna happen when that shit get old? What's gonna happen when you can't buy her enough, or you done bought her everything and that shit just get old? Meanwhile, you just you who you don't even have confidence in, because if you had confidence in yourself, you wouldn't need materialistic things. You wouldn't need money, you know what I'm saying, to make up what you don't have, which is self-confidence, which is self-love, you know what I mean, which is the energy that you lacking. You using money to fill in that void for your lack of masculine energy, your lack of masculinity, you know, your lack of purpose, you know. So we can't be on that, you know. But guess what though? If we would have kept doing what we was doing, by pedestalizing these women, by validating these women, by continuing to fat, by continuing to chase, by continuing to devalue ourselves, guess what? We would have been those guys that they talking about. You know what I'm saying? Because we'd be continuing to try to we just chasing money just for women. We just working out just for women. We just working these jobs. We trying to work and do all of these things. Everything that we do to take care of ourselves, it will be in the name of women. It will be in the name of the flesh. So it's not gonna be for you. So that does nothing for you. You're not gaining confidence in that situation. You know what I'm saying? You're not gaining anything in that situation, because your mind is solely on her. Your mind is solely on them. You know, so you don't win in that. You just weaken that. You grow weak in that as your bank account grow, as those material things that's attracting women grow. Bro, everything else in you decline. You know what I'm saying? Because more than likely, you're going to be hooking up with anybody in that process. Because all the thoughts going to come. All of the wrong women going to come. You know, so you're going to be using a lot of energy in that. You know what I'm saying? And don't let the kids and pregnancies get involved. You losing even more energy. You losing even more money. You know what I'm saying? You losing everything, bro. And your confidence going to continue to drop, you know, as the money goes. You know, everything is going to continue to drop as that money go that you using for stability. Those women, they going to be gone too. They gonna be gone with the wind right after they get out of you what they wanted and what you wanted, which was just the sex, which was just to release. So before you just even think about going head over heels and falling all in love and, you know, wanting the violins playing and all of that shit, thinking that just because you constantly sniffing up behind her ass and doing all of that shit gonna keep her, no. Because the whole time she gonna be looking for a masculine man. You know what I'm saying? That's regular out here, that's putting himself first. You know, that's not weak. Because women don't like weakness. Even if it's for the flesh, even if that's what she using to draw you in, they still don't like it. That's what you gotta understand. These women will put that out there, but they still don't like it. You're gonna still see them in the gym wearing the tightest shit. But if you thirsty and you constantly staring, they still ain't gonna like it. If that's what drew you in, they not gonna like you, bro. That just drew you in, and then they found out that was all that was to you. You can't give them no gems. You can't give them any type of information that's gonna help them excel. You have no type of energy, nothing else to offer them, because all your mind is stuck on is the love, is the sex, is the flesh. You shallow. And then we be quick to call these women shallow. They just want the money. You know what I mean? They shallow, they just want the materialistic things. But you shallow too because you just want sex. You know what I'm saying? At least they doing things with a purpose because they want to live a certain lifestyle. You know, because they want to do with this or they trying to get that. But what's your purpose? Why you doing it? Why you simping? You know what I'm saying? Why you blue pill? Why you out here tricking? Because you just want pussy, which is worth nothing at the end of the day. And that's what a lot of guys don't understand. Pussy is worth nothing at the end of the day. It shouldn't be costing you $20,000, $10,000, $500, damn it. Any of that. But yet we pay it attention. You know what I'm saying? We pay it with time. You know what I'm saying? We pay it with money. You know what I'm saying? With all of that shit, bro. All of it. You know what I'm saying? So when are we gonna wake the fuck up and realize, bro, listen, dog, you just killing yourself giving your all to these females. You just killing yourself in the name of love. You just killing yourself in the name of the flesh, in the name of just releasing, just so you could bust a nut. Putting these women first before you put yourself. Thinking that, hey, if I just give her everything she wants, then guess what? We'll be okay. No, it don't work like that, bro. A lot of the times, man, these women just want regular dudes that have their masculine energy. That's a manly man. That's themselves. That have confidence, though. That have purpose. And if pussy is your only purpose, bro, you ain't gonna never win. You ain't gonna never win. You ain't gonna never see much in life because that's all you here for. That's all you want out of it. You doing everything else for them. Even willing to change who you are. And that's weak. That's weakness. You know what I'm saying? That's why I tell you to master yourself. Master these things before you go putting yourself out there. You know what I'm saying? Just to get played. Before you open everything up. Just to get played. Before you chase these hoes and thinking that you got it under control. Just to get played. Before you go out there getting head over heels. You going head over heels for these women, falling in love just to get played. Because that's what happened. That's what happens, bro. Because you blinded. Wake up. You know what I mean? It's a serious game out here that's getting played. There's wars going on all over the place, even the sex war. Even the battle of the sex war, bro. And we losing as men because we have zero control. All of us, a lot of us that's here, most of y'all that's watching this video, y'all done seen what being lost can get you. Y'all done seen what giving into the flesh can get you, where it can land you at in your life. You know what I'm saying? And it ain't no joke. So a lot of these mugs that's just thinking that, oh, it's cool to be out here, you know what I mean, chasing women all the time. It's cool to be out here not knowing who you are. It's cool to be out here doing everything and surrounding everything in your life about getting women and women is the main purpose. That's your main source. That's your everything. That's all you want your life to be about. That's the only reason why you want to get better, bro. Listen, dog, I told you, I said it once, I say it again. You ain't gonna never be right. This ain't gonna never be right. This ain't gonna never be right, bro. You know, you will never be in your true light like that. Never. You know what I'm saying? So get used to doing what I tell you. Get ready to just chase that dragon. Because that's all you're going to do is just be running circles, chasing your own tail out here while chasing tail. And that's my word, man. My name is Sinn, the Sinn-Take. Holla at y'all later, man. Peace.
First I'ma get on my grind, then second stop wasting my time on shit less important. If ain't about money, I'm going the other direction. And third, I'ma do what I gotta to eat. Fourth, I'ma sew up the streets. Fifth, I'ma never quit dropping this heat. So as long as I'm breathing, you better get used to me. Sixth, I'ma get on